Hello, hello, hello. Hemalayaa here. Your embody leadership coach. Yeah, I've been talking a lot about embodied leadership, what that means, and how to be in your full body. And what that means, guys, you know what I'm saying, is like living your life from your head is like suffering deeply. Because this is where anxiety is. This is where the worries are. This is where the fears are. This is where the concerns are. And it's on and on and on and on and on. And it will not let up. It will not let up. Whoo! Yeah. So what I invite you to is a different way of creating. Like what it is, who are you? What do you want to create in this world? What are you, who are you? Who are you when you're in your dreaming place, in your absolute wanting to be on that stage or in front of that classroom or be in a deep, intimate conversation with your beloved, your loved ones, your family even? Who are you? And what's the like space or the bridge? I talk about the bridge a lot. Like what's the bridge from here to there? In my experience, it has had a lot to do with living up here versus living down here. Woo! So for some of you have been joining my dance parties in the morning. I do these 7:30 in the morning Instagram live dance parties. And this is for you to have a taste of what it's like to get in your body really fast. And some of you do movement. You do like yoga and you go hiking and you go to the gym. And what I'm inviting you into is a lot different. Yeah, it's a different way of living. It's a different way of creating. It doesn't come from trying to figure it out. It actually comes from like a deep listening to that inner guidance and following it. And so tap into that. To tap into that, it takes embodiment practices, these specific ones. Hi, Anita. Hi, everybody who's here live. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. I appreciate the connection and the intrigue and the wanting to know more. And some of you ladies have been like reaching out and connecting and DMing me and all of it. Like I've been getting some great messages of those of you who are ready to step into that way of life. And one of my signature programs is called Embody Leadership course. And it's a 3-month journey. It starts this week. So the women who are in are phenomenal, courageous, bold, ready for like swift speed towards, what they actually want to be going forward. And let me just also add, doing it in a fun way. It doesn't have to be drudge. It doesn't have to be like stressful and all of that. And where we begin is foundation, creating the foundation of your like who you really, really are underneath the self-doubt, underneath the self-criticism, underneath the disbelief in yourself or the impossibilities that live inside of you. This is a place where it's magical. It's your birthright too. It's like you can tap into that. You get to tap into that. It's inside of you. Getting access to it is a whole other way that I'm inviting you into. In fact, like I'm inviting you in. Come on into this way of creating everything I've created in my life. All of the DVDs and the TV shows and being on talk shows and all of it has come from this deep listening place. And the process to get to that place is the embodied movement and practices and tools and pathway that has it's exactly like this is a whole beautiful transformational system, plus the stepping into setting yourself up to win, setting yourself up to create the project, the thing that you haven't been doing, the book that you haven't written, read even, the product that you haven't created, the weight that you haven't dropped, the relationships with your children or your lover you haven't had, or your beloved that you haven't invited into yet. All of that. Yeah, this is the pathway, and I'm inviting you into it. So everyone take a deep breath in with me for a moment. Deep breath in, deep breath in, deep breath in. Fill yourself up. Fill all of those cells up that are in disbelief, that don't believe it's possible for you. And exhale out of the mouth. Jiggle the body, shake it out. Stretch out the mouth. Flubber the lips. Yeah. So, what is it? What is it that you want to create? Right now, I am in the creation of an Embody Oracle Guidance card deck. And it is coming through real strong, amazing. And every year I do start with something big I'm going in with. And we're going into Embody Leadership program this week. So what I'm stepping in with is this. So I'm with you all. It doesn't stop. But this system that I'm introducing you to and this pathway is something that you'll keep taking in with you to create everything for the rest of your life, and so on. And then you can teach others to do it too. Like you can teach your children. Yeah, that's what I invite you into. What have you not stepped into? And what's the bridge? And so I'm offering you a bridge that I've built that I am so thrilled and grateful to be on. So come and join me. There's one day left before we dive in. It starts on Thursday. So come on in. I'm going to put the link to my calendar, but I did hear my calendar is not working all that well. So best thing to do is actually message me. Yeah, that would be the best thing to do. I'll put it in here still, and you can let me know if it is working, but I don't think it is. So regardless, DM me, message me. And yeah, it's possible for you to let go of those old things that you might be holding inside, that you're probably holding inside, that holds you back from believing that it's possible for you to be prosperous, for you to be in like prosperous creation, like not just creating art for the sake of it. Oh my God, for years, I'm going to share this with you. For years, I would like teach and lead and make these DVDs, even like that part of it, as an artist alone, without the thinking of how it's gonna like be blossomed in the world and impact all the people's lives. Like I knew that part of it. Like I know, like, you know, my teaching is what comes through me is really, really strong and phenomenal, and all of it, and makes impacts. But the scale at which I was playing at was really little, because I believed that I could only make a certain amount of money. I could only, I held myself in a way that was like disbelieving, like I couldn't make more than my parents for sure, and life had to be hard and stressful and challenging. And it's not that I don't have challenges, I do, but it doesn't stop me anymore. It doesn't stop me from like progressing forward and creating the things that are, you know, being called to be created. And with great magnitude, like great beauty and love and receptivity and all of it. So some of you might be also afraid to be seen, being visible, you know. That's another area that can be completely opened up for you. And yeah, so really what I want to say is like, you can create anything, everything, and actually complete it and come into like great service in the world, like with your purpose, your service, and your great, beautiful divine offerings for everyone that comes into your life. So that all said, I'm so thrilled as to like the women that have courageously, boldly, and with their fears still, like, you know, stepped into this container. Wow, I see you, and those of you that are on the edge, that have been messaging me, asking me questions, and those of you that are afraid to even ask the questions, come on in. Let's start the bridge. Let's start walking across this bridge together. I got you. I know all of the tricks of this thing right here, this mind. It's such a trickster. Oh my God. So the foundation is to create that value within yourself. Knowing, not just creating it, but like knowing your value. So I hope that makes sense to you. And if it's resonating, if something is like speaking to you here, I invite you to message me. Let's have you jump in, dive in. I'd also love to like get on the phone with you, at least, because this is it's an alignment program. That means like we have to make sure that we're in alignment, and it's a perfect fit for your life at this time. So that's all I have to say today. I'm like wishing you, like blasting you with such love. Whew. Feel it? Do you feel it? All right, I'm jumping on it off. I actually have a call in 1 minute, and yeah, so grateful for this time with you. Love you. Mwah. Love you. Talk to you soon. Thank you, everybody who's here live. Yay!